Sumire is an indie narrative adventure set in a Japanese hamlet where a disillusioned girl, Sumire, meets a mischievous ghost that grants her the opportunity to fulfill her innermost yearning. To make this fantasy a reality, Sumire must complete a number of activities before the sun sets. The voyage is loaded with both large and intimate missions given by woodland creatures, quirky locals, and Sumire's true aspirations. As the day progresses, Sumire must decide whether to accept or decline challenges, as her choices will define her trip and possibilities may slip away. Memorrha is an exciting journey in which players must explore the secrets of ancient sleeping devices and their makers. The game takes place in a fascinating planet full of life and history, as well as adventure and puzzles. Players must analyze the complicated mechanics of these machines and discover the stories of individuals who built them. The game also pushes players to determine their own destiny, whether they choose to accept the innovator's legacy or build their own. The game's purpose is to put players' intelligence and ingenuity to the test. Dadish 3D starts on an exciting 3D platforming journey to save his wayward children from a fast food underworld. The game has 50 stages, each of which tests your abilities and reflexes. Along the journey, you'll face fast food-themed foes like sly fries and burgers. Your aim is to find 49 tiny radishes and one noisy possum, which are concealed throughout the stages. You'll also ride on a massive hamburger with a murky history. You'll fight 5 bosses. Each of them has its own set of problems and methods. The game is enhanced with a fascinating music and amazing visuals. The Night of the Purple Moon returns, bringing Demon Hunter Tayo, who must confront a frightening memory under the moonlight. Players may explore a wide realm that connects the past and future, with amazing stories of friendship, riddles, and demon encounters. Players may maximize their abilities by gathering numerous weapons and developing their own distinct battle style. To win, players must discover adversary vulnerabilities and launch planned strikes using over 190 items. Evil Tonight is a survival horror game with a focus on realistic exploration. To uncover Evil Tonight's mystery, players must participate in fight, endure, explore, and solve riddles. In an abandoned performing arts school, players must find things, reveal hidden passages, solve complex riddles, manage limited ammo, and confront nefarious entities. Evil Tonight distinguishes out with great audio-visual components, pixel art visuals, distinct color palettes, handcrafted lighting effects, and an original soundtrack. Embark on a journey to save your friend Joseph, who has been mysteriously detained as you turn into a small insect. Navigate a warped and unfamiliar environment in which previously familiar surroundings have become a convoluted maze. Use your intellect to discover the truth and reclaim your old life. Explore the environment via the eyes of an insect, providing a new and distinct view on your surroundings. To overcome numerous barriers, solve hard challenges such as parkour, wall climbing, and clue finding. Nickelodeon All-Star Brawl is an exhilarating platform game in which players take control of renowned Nickelodeon characters from decades past. The game has a range of modes, including online multiplayer, local co-op, and a single-player story, to appeal to diverse player types. Players may work together to defeat difficult bosses or compete in heated one-on-one bouts to become the ultimate Nickelodeon champion. The game has amazing graphics and an exciting soundtrack that will keep players engaged and ready to fight. The game is an exciting journey in which players must avoid death by pushing certain buttons that disclose unique rules, traps, and game-changing monsters. The game is intended for 2 or 4 players and includes 30 interesting levels, 6 metalhead characters, a local multiplayer option, cartoonish violence, and an excellent music by Fat Bard. The game's unusual rules, traps, and game-changing animals are intended to add excitement to the experience. Beebs and her companions are stuck in a weird world within a painting, relying on their platforming abilities to get back home. The game has a unique checkpoint system that allows players to establish their own checkpoints at any moment, resulting in a smooth and pleasurable gameplay experience. With 10 levels, gamers can uncover new challenges and risks. Collectibles may be spent to purchase 6 suites, which add depth and individuality to the gameplay. Additional objectives include collecting sweets, locating secret vinyl records, and earning trophy times.
Okay, my cutie pies, come on.
Rule number 1 is a gripping first-person shooter that mixes roguelite mechanics with arena-based combat. The game includes a snarky waifu who berates players for their repeated deaths and respawns. Mastering situational awareness is critical as the challenge increases into chaotic bullet hell. Each game is a new adventure with a beautiful girl at your side. The game includes exciting arena-based action, a variety of adversaries in 3D and 2D, increasingly difficult stages, and a compelling protagonist.
Papa's got a brand new bag.
Die for Valhalla is an action role-playing game in which players possess and control heroes and monsters in order to save Vikings. You must cross weird worlds where Norse mythology and Lovecraftian mythology mix as a Valkyrie. The game has 2 narrative modes, beat 'em up and roguelite, with the former introducing a wider landscape with a more relaxed difficulty curve and potions with beneficial or amusing effects. Roguelite mode creates a smaller world with a more challenging difficulty curve and permadeath. Midgard, once a flourishing nation, has been polluted by mysterious powers, and the revered Elder Tree has come under attack. Estra, the daughter of humanity's last great leader, is the only chance left. The storyline, Nordic mythology, and enigmatic turns are central to the game, with players interacting with various characters and sharing their discoveries. The interactive plot includes challenging decisions, riddles, and fights, with music playing an important role in each battle. On the eve of the Indigo Moon, young adolescent girl embarks on a perilous journey to confront wicked spirits. She discovers a crevice that leads to a different realm, influencing her fate. The game lets players design their own combat style by combining numerous strategies such as effective combos, evasions, defenses, and counterattack. They can also promote their character's development through a parameter-based promotion system and a diverse skill tree. As they explore the abyss, they can collect more than 170 objects.
Raycast says you're the avatar of Kether.
Dex is a strange blue-haired girl being pursued by a powerful organization due to her extraordinary powers. In this open-world dystopia, you must discover schemes, create alliances, and bring down the system by exploring the future streets of Harbor Prime. With a sophisticated tale, dark atmosphere, and different characters, the universe is meant as an homage to neo-noir and cyberpunk realms. Deep RPG elements, interactive conversations, and real-time fighting are all present in the game. This one-of-a-kind golfing experience has 3 narratives: a lone golfer returning to Earth, radio nostalgia from Mars, and a secret spectator viewing events from afar. The game uses a specially crafted music and radio nostalgia from Mars as a backdrop to provide updates on life on Mars. 3 unique modes are available: Story mode for casual gamers, Challenge mode for those looking for a challenge, and Iron mode for experienced players. The game has simple controls and a basic user interface. The Hong Kong Massacre is an action-packed game that transports players to the criminal underground, where they engage in fierce shootouts and explore intriguing settings. To deconstruct the criminal hierarchy, you must employ firepower, slow-motion powers, and nimble dive dodge techniques as a former investigator. To obtain the upper hand, you must remain watchful, adapt to your surroundings, and use the outside world. You have the ability to alter time and learn the skill of dodging gunfire while destroying enemies. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome!
Overdose.